stream. It's been a while. I came on this particular channel to do this. So here we are today. And if you just joining, you can always double tap the screen. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the live stream. So guys, as this video is rightly tagged, my personal experience, I want to share with you how my journey on YouTube has been so far. I'll try as much as possible not to leave out on anything because I believe that it's going to help at least one person, right? And this is me also telling you that if you're new here, if you're just seeing me for the first time, you can, and you are a YouTuber, a beginner on the space, or you're already into it and everything. Remember, no knowledge is actually wasted. The fact that you know what you know, I also know some things that I believe that you do not know, and there are things that you might know that I do not know as well. So it's just as though we are learning from each other. And remember, YouTube is a very big space, so there's a lot to learn every single minute. So I always make sure to state it in every of my video that you should always stay updated on this YouTube street because it is important, guys. If you're not updated on the YouTube street, trust me, you might have an issue that you really don't know how you're going to handle it. Meanwhile, that very issue might not be a big thing. It might just be something very subtle. But the fact that you really don't know how to handle it, then it turns out to be a big thing and can cause um it can cause a great harm to your channel, right? Because we're always trying to make sure that our channels are safe. So guys, that being said, I will start by saying please do not mind the fact that I'm still on my hair bonnet. It's rough and I wouldn't, yeah. Many of us might go through this channel and see that I'm not even up to 100 subscribers or mean that this is my only YouTube channel. I have uh, I have other YouTube channels, right, that are monetized, and that's what I will be sharing with you guys to join those channels. Yeah, I have a current YouTube channel that is about 60,000 subscribers. I have another that is about 11,000 subscribers, and so on and so forth. So if you go through this channel and you see that it's not up to 100 subscribers, then not to worry, it's still growing, right? So like I said, I will be sharing I have faced with this channels that I listed out for you, the monetization process, how I grew to what it is now, you know, the good and the bad experience. Whew. Okay, guys, it's really the one of 60,000 subscribers. It's a year, yeah, it's a year plus. You know, YouTube does this thing that they will always celebrate when your channel gets to a year, like adds an extra year, more like you're celebrating your channel's birthday, right? They always get to remind you, even if you think you have forgotten. So YouTube always keeps you updated on how many years your channel has been. So when I got the mail from YouTube saying my channel is up to a year, I was like, how time really flies because I know how this channel just came about. I had a first YouTube channel. I really hope you guys can hear me. I had a first YouTube channel and I it wasn't really going as I expected, right? It wasn't really growing so well. So I felt really bad. And the person that introduced me to the whole YouTube journey because I was one of those people that never believed YouTube can actually pay, right? I didn't believe YouTube pays. Please do not mind the noise. I really don't know why they're making noise at this point in time, but don't mind the noise, the background noise, yeah, neighbors. So I was part of those people that never knew that YouTube pays, right? I just felt like YouTube was um, a place where you go to learn things, how to cook, how to, fix something, whatever how to's, YouTube is always the best place for it. So that was what I thought. Then also, if you want to see movies, right? So, but I never knew that YouTube is actually a place where people earn from. Like, this is some people's full-time jobs. I never knew it was something like that. Now this is me starting from the very onset, how I once saw YouTube, and I believe there are a lot of people out there that are actually seeing YouTube to be this way. Trust me, it is not like that. These people are earning, and earning real good. Okay, so if you are someone that always had this mindset that YouTube doesn't pay, trust me, it does. YouTube is, you know how a lot of people know Facebook, right? You know how a lot of people know Facebook, and Facebook pays, the black app, um and other social media applications that give people revenue in return for their works and everything. That is the same way YouTube is, right? Just that YouTube is more strict. It is even, I feel YouTube is more reliable, right? But you have to put in the work, as in the work you put in, and that work alone has gotten a lot of people discouraged. It gets a lot of people discouraged. So I don't really blame them, because YouTube is hard work for real. But when this hard work pays, trust me, you're going to be enjoying. You're going to be happy you never gave up. So that's why you see a lot of YouTubers telling you, do not give up. No matter what happens, do not give up. Keep pushing, because it's just on how YouTube can be very funny. It's just one video that can actually lift you up on this space. The YouTube algorithm works every now and then. So the moment you drop, the moment you stop posting, then trust me, the YouTube algorithm is just going to push you one side. It's just like that. So it's very, very good for you not to stop, even if you're not seeing the views, you're not seeing the engagement yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I know someone on this YouTube street. I believe a lot of us know him. If you are based on this the whole YouTube tutorial niche kind of thing, um, Tech Informant, yeah. He is an inspiration to a lot of YouTubers, and to me, as why I'm basically talking about him. He's if I don't know if you've gone through his videos and you've seen his a part where he talked about his journey and how many years it took for him to get monetized. I believe a lot of YouTubers, especially the younger ones, would not want to, continue something that hasn't, yielded any fruits or any effort in the past how many years. It'll be like that's time wasting. But trust me, he believed that it was going to work. He believed that this was going to yield, like, you see the effort he has put in. It was going to at least bring forth something at the end of the day. And today, it's happening. And a lot of people want to be like him, but they do not know the sacrifices he has paid. They do not know the time and effort he has put in place for all of this to happen. So when you admire, when you not, I wouldn't want to use the word envy, but when you admire someone, try to know what that person has been through. Can you really stand everything that person has been through? Now that is it for him. There are many other YouTubers, content creators, the successful ones now that have that are so big that people are actually making references to. But if they tell you what they've been through, how they actually, you know, got to this stage at this point, trust me, guys, I don't think a lot of people would want to do it. Right? So that's just it about YouTube. Now, for me, I started a first YouTube channel. My mentor, he made sure I got interested in it. The niche he introduced me to, I wasn't interested in it at the very first time, because I'm a very reserved person, and talking about some things, like, I'm more like the behind the scene kind of person, right? So he now wanting me to, come out and, talk about this, or give a narrative about this, my take on this and all of that. I felt like I can't do this. Now I'm not even going to, because the channel is a faceless channel. I'm not even showing my face. Now this is going to be like an encouragement to other YouTubers, the ones that are about to start and the ones that are already in the field already, right? So this was not even going to show my face, but I felt really bad. I felt scared. Like, I can't do this. I told myself I cannot do this. I haven't even tried, but I just said I cannot do it. Right? You see how bad fear and the part where people say never. Trust me, truly, you should never say never, because if someone was going to tell me that I was going to be doing this today, I really would not believe that person. All right. So that was how he made sure I tried it, and it kept on going, but it wasn't really going well because he was also into it, and I saw the growth he was, achieving. And I was like, why is yours doing so well and mine isn't doing so well at all? And he was like, just keep going, just keep going. I kept on going. I think I got to about 600 subscribers. I got to about 600 subscribers at first, but I wasn't getting the engagement. People were subscribing, but they don't come back to watch my videos. So I always compared mine with his. Like, yours, you're getting the subscribers, you're getting the views, you're getting the engagement. So what's really wrong with mine? That was what I thought. I kept on asking. And one thing he never failed to do was he kept on encouraging me. He encouraged me at every chance he got. A busy person, but he kept on encouraging me. So I didn't want to let him down because this person has poured out all he knew and all he had to make sure that I carried this up and would want to continue in this field. So I said I wouldn't want to discourage, I wouldn't want to disappoint this person. So though I don't know what happened. I just said I feel this channel has a problem. You know when people say your channel has been shadow banned and all of that. I felt like, are you sure my channel isn't having issues? And at that point, I didn't even know anything about YouTube. Remember, I was someone that thought that YouTube don't even pay. He was the one that told me that YouTube is big, but a lot of people don't know it. So I just felt, okay, let's see. I tried creating another YouTube account, another YouTube channel. Remember, an account is different from a channel. An account is what a lot of people use to watch YouTube videos, right? But a channel is where people post their videos that the accounts now come to watch. Accounts watch channels, right? I hope you understand. So I created another channel. If you do not know how to create a channel, I have a video in this channel to it will teach you how to create a channel and all of that, how to upload a video and everything. It's all in this channel. You can go through the channel when you can. So I created another channel and I named it still in the same field, but I just wanted it to be better. And I started. Now that particular channel is what is the 60,000 subscribers now and counting. It's a year. Yes, it's a year already. I kept on going. I was like, what's going on? I continued what I was doing. This one was getting the views. Now people ask, how do you get the views? Trust me, it's just as though the algorithm is something that just picks, like, if it says that you're doing so well, it says that you're consistent. Remember, consistency is a must in the space. If you're not consistent, you're not going to get anywhere on the space. Trust me, if you're going to work with a schedule, you make sure that schedule is what you work with all through. If you're going to work with twice a week, make sure it is twice a week. If you're going to work with once a week, make sure it is once a week. Okay? The effort is actually going to speak for you. Now, not minding the fact that I put a lot of effort in the very first YouTube channel that was created, right? But this other one, it was as though my heart and mind, like every of me, wanted this to work. So I guess that was what also contributed to it. Personally, right? Remember, this is my personal experience. I kept on going. I posted, I get views, I get reactions, I get comments, shares and everything. And that alone encouraged me. I kept on going. Also from the encouragement I was getting from my mentor, I kept on going, and boom, I saw myself, I got to 1,000 subscribers. Then the battle was the watch hour, right? Remember, to get monetized, you have to get 1,000 subscribers, you have to get 4,000 watch hour. That's for the longer videos. But if it's short, it's a different thing entirely. But the 1,000 subscribers is a must. So remember, the views amounts to the watch hours, right? And also, if you don't get monetized within a year, right, the watch hour is going to be dropping. Now, it's not something to worry about because if you're always posting, if you're still beating up the views and everything, in as much as the watch hours get deducted because it's already a year, like a circle, right? In as much as it gets deducted, it's you're not going to feel it as long as you're consistent, right? As long as you're consistent on the space, you're definitely not going to feel it. So that's how I kept on going. I was just praying and hoping that I get, you know, to 4,000 watch hour within the space. But really, the channel grew so well and so fast, right? So that's how I continued. Then it finally got to 4,000 watch hour. Remember, you 3,000 watch hour is also important. That's where you get to unlock the that's when you get into the YPP, which is the YouTube Partners Program, where you get the membership, the super chat, super thanks, the stickers, and all, right? Then the shopping. Okay, so before the 4,000 just automatically takes you into the ads part where you earn from ads. So I finally got monetized. I got to the watch hour, the 4,000 watch hour. Now the issue was my pin. Remember, you have to be verified. I was happy that I got monetized, but when I got to the part where I needed to get my pin, that was where the hurt kicked in because I was worried like, what's going on? I'm monetized, right? Now, not monetized per se. I got to the watch hour, the 4,000 watch hour, which is the required amount to get some monetization level. So that happened, and the pin. Remember, you have to apply for it. You have to, fill in your details, the tax information. Just that pin is basically to verify your address. I waited for the pin. The pin just did not come. You have like I think 3 or 4 trials, or 3 or 4 opportunities for the pin to come. If not, you now have to do another means of verification. Whew, I waited. God knows I waited. It was very close. I came across a lady's YouTube channel within that period, Favor Matthew. I believe a lot of us know her on the space. She also, her YouTube channel wasn't, her YouTube channel got monetized, but she was also waiting for the pin. It was, I think, few days to the, for her to fill in that pin that she has been waiting for, or it gets revoked. Her encouragement, kept me going still, as much as my mentor's encouragement kept me going. I was really bothered. I prayed, I cried, like, after getting to a particular stage, and it's just one thing that is just keeping you apart from, hitting it. Different mail offices, guys. We went to different mail offices and we didn't see the spin. A lot of Google AdSense spins were there, but ours just, mine wasn't there. I watched videos to help and to see if we're probably not doing it right, if I'm probably not doing it right, and all. My mentor always made sure that, you know, I'm on the right track, that I'm doing something right, and I'm not doing it the wrong way. It continued that way. Not until the other time, I think the last time we were now to try. Remember, I said 3 or 4 trials, I think 4 trials, if I'm not mistaken. The last one, now, there are 2 places you get to put your address. The first one, you put your address, and the second one, you put in your phone number. Now, it makes it easy. If at all the PIN comes to whichever mail office, there's a contact number for the officials there to reach out to you. So that was what we did. We put in my phone number in the second address slot. Thankfully, that worked because after that, a call came in that your pin so is here and all. Where do we send it to and all of that? God, I was happy. I was happy because finally, this pin is here. It took a long time, guys. Trust me, I can only say the story now because it's all in the past. But that time wasn't really a good time because it was painful knowing the work you've put in, and at the end of the day, it's just one thing that is, keeping you far away from hitting it. So that was it, guys. Finally, the pin came and we put it in, and boom, we're good to go. You know what that means. So that was it. I kept on going and all of that. Then the next thing, after putting the pin, we're good, and the channel kept on going. You post, you get your engagement, you get the likes and all of that. Then the next thing you're doing, the next thing I found myself doing was creating another YouTube channel. Yeah, I did. Thankfully, that is also monetized too. But you'll never give the same attention to everything. There's always, if you're focusing on one, the others are going to suffer. So that's what's currently happening. But not suffer per se. Do you understand? But there's always one you put in your full-time focus on. So guys, that's basically my YouTube experience. If I start talking about all of it today, trust me, I'm not going to finish because it's been over a year. Yes, a year plus. So trying to recall how it all happened will be difficult. So, but this is basically how it happened. Okay? So, but thankfully YouTube has made a lot of things seamless, made a lot of things easy for people, for YouTubers on this street. So it's not really as difficult as it used to be. As time goes on, it's evolving, it's getting better. All thanks to the YouTube team. Trust me, they're really doing a whole lot of good things, right? There's a lot, guys, to learn on this YouTube streets. You get access to YouTube managers, you get access to every YouTube perks and everything. Trust me, just this is now me trying to encourage a lot of people. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you can start. It's never too late to start. Just start. Have a niche. Don't be everywhere. Being everywhere doesn't mean that you're not going to grow. You will, but it's going to be slow. Stick to a particular niche that will keep you in the right direction. You can be here and there. You might be distracted along the line, but if you're in a place, you know what to do, you know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. So that's why it's advisable for you to get a particular niche. So get the niche. Have a phone, of course, your camera, depending on whatever content you want to create. Could it be a faceless channel or a channel that has a face, whichever one. They're all, both of them are good. Okay. Then um have your ideas straight. Know what you want to do, know what you want to talk about. Don't come in front of a camera and start fumbling, because that might leave a lot of people discouraged and not having the mind to want to subscribe to your channel or come back to what you're doing, right? So these are many more, guys. You're definitely going to grow your YouTube channel. So if you want to start a YouTube channel today, this is me saying you can start. And don't think about, will this grow, will this not grow. It's definitely going to grow. It's just time that you need. So guys, thank you for sticking around, thank you for joining, thank you for liking. I will be seeing you in my next live stream. I'm really happy I finally got to do this. I'm really, really happy I finally get to do this. um Please do not forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't. If you're a YouTuber looking for how to grow, this channel is definitely going to help you in different ways. Alright? Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking the video. I will be seeing you in my next live stream or the next video I will be uploading on the space. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao. Bye bye.